Have you ever noticed that your anxiety feels worse at night or even worse the next day? Especially after you didn't sleep well? Things that normally wouldn't bother you suddenly feel overwhelming. Your thoughts feel louder, your emotions feel heavier, and your patience is a lot lower. It makes you feel like there's something wrong. But what if it's not in your mind? What if it's your sleep? Today we're going to talk about REM sleep and the emotional regulation that happens while you're sleeping and how the lack of sleep could be causing your anxiety.
Okay, let's go.
Let me break this down in a simple way. When you sleep, your brain doesn't just shut off. It actually goes through different stages. And one of the most important stages is your REM sleep. REM stands for rapid eye movement. This is the stage where you dream, but more importantly, this is the stage where your brain processes emotions. Everything that you experienced through the day. Stress, conversations, pressure, anxiety. REM sleep helps your brain sort through it. It helps you take emotional experiences and turn them into something manageable, so you wake up feeling more stable the next day. Now, here's where it becomes a problem. When you don't get enough REM sleep, that emotional processing doesn't happen properly. So instead of clearing out stress, you carry it into the next day. That's why everything feels heavier. It's not that your life got worse, it's that your brain didn't reset. So now you're waking up already overloaded, already more reactive, already more sensitive to stress. And then when something small happens, your system overreacts. Not because you're weak, but because you're just depleted. Now let's talk about the nighttime, because this is something that a lot of people experience. You're fine during the day, but at night, your mind starts to race. You start replaying conversations, you start to think about the future, you overanalyze everything, but that's not random. At night, your brain is trying to process, but if your system is overstimulated, it struggles to regulate. So instead of calmly processing, you spiral. And then you don't sleep well, which makes the next day even worse. And now you're stuck in yet another loop. This is called the sleep anxiety loop. This is one of the most overlooked cycles. Sleep affects your anxiety, and anxiety affects your sleep. If you don't sleep well, your anxiety increases. When your anxiety increases, your sleep gets worse. And this loop just keeps feeding itself. And a lot of people don't realize they're trying to fix anxiety without trying to fix their sleep. Let's talk about what can actually help us, because this is where we start to take control. First, consistency. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each night. This trains your body to regulate itself. Second, reduce stimulation at night. Your phone, bright lights, constant input. All of that keeps your brain active when it should be winding down. And third, give your brain time to slow down. Don't go from full stimulation, like watching TV or playing video games, scrolling on your phone, and then just go straight to bed. That transition matters because your body needs a signal that it's safe to shut down. If your anxiety feels worse more days than not, don't immediately just assume that something is wrong with you. Look at your sleep, because emotional stability starts with recovery. And if your brain never gets the chance to reset, you're gonna feel it. You might not always be anxious. Sometimes you're just exhausted. This is pillar number 3, sleep discipline. And in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be covering how sleep affects your anxiety and how anxiety can affect your sleep. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this with somebody that you know, maybe somebody that deals with anxiety. And comment alpha if you're taking control of your mind and your recovery. We'll see you in the next one.